Hi, I just thought I'd make a video of how I've been cleaning my clad coins. This is just for the spending money. It's not for like valuable pre-1964 and before silver coins or anything you might consider valuable or rare. This is just for cashing in your clad. Most banks or coin stars, you have to have them somewhat clean. This is a jar that I've done over a little while. As you can see, I don't know, I hope you can see on the video, it gets them fairly clean. It gets all the dirt off of them. It really doesn't bring back the like new luster, especially this is what I'm using. All I'm doing is I use a coin tumbler. It's just a Chicago Electric Power Tools coin tumbler, 3 pound. I got this off Amazon for less than $50. One of the reasons why I decided on a coin tumbler to clean my coins is, one, I like gadgets, and two, I'm kind of lazy, so this makes it more fun to clean clad coins. All I've been using, I know there's videos out saying how they'll use, you can use like vinegar and salt and all that, and I'm sure that works great. I've tried the vinegar and salt, and it does clean them. The only thing you have to remember is to separate your copper from your silver clad. You don't want to mix the two together. It'll turn them pink. With this setup that I've come up with, it's just like a good scrubbing. There's really not a lot of chemical reaction to any of the coins or anything. But like I say, I want to stress, you don't want to put anything valuable or rare or silver, real silver, 90% silver in this deal. This is just simply to get your clad coins usable, so the bank will accept them or the coin star will accept them. The one exception is your zinc pennies. You have to watch that if they're too corroded. I just took a jar out to a coin star here recently, and it spit back most of the zincs that were corroded. If they're not perfectly intact, then it does spit them out. So you can kind of sort through them. But what's nice about this is you can just mix them all together. I usually let it run for an hour, 2 hours. I don't know if it makes that much difference or not. And then dump them out, and they come out really clean, they come out clean. They don't come out real shiny, new, but they're good for spending. Here's just a small sample. I've got a few coins here that I was going to clean. You can see the dirt in the bottom. A lot of it's come off. What I do, I pre-clean them first, of course, just with water. These are rocks I just got out of my driveway. They're getting kind of ground down and smoothed up, but just you want some fairly large ones in there to keep the mix going, and then the others just kind of help scrub it along. I use just regular Comet and a little bit of Dawn, just kind of help separate the dirt away. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'll just put these coins in. It'll hold 3 pounds, and I've weighed it, and that's quite a few coins along with the rocks. They're not that heavy, so I don't want to overload it, but it's not like it's running 24 hours, so a few hours, I mean, it'll get them. But I'll just go ahead and I'll put the dirty coins in. And then I'm going to rinse them off a little bit. Some of these aren't real dirty. A nickel is really not too dirty. As you can see, most of them are just that normal grime you get out of the ground. Like there's a dime, and you can't really even read it. It's a dime, but the banks wouldn't take it. I've tried, and they say no, they got to be cleaner than that. So I just decided to try this, and it seems to work fine. I haven't had any problem with getting them cashed in. Okay, that's probably good enough for now. That's a pretty good mess of them. Just come over here and I'll run some water over them, and I just kind of mix it all together. You kind of see there's dirt coming out now. Just kind of scrub them good with the rocks and rinse them off good. Get as much dirt, loose dirt off of them as you can, so it doesn't just so you don't have to be real picky about it. Just rinse them off. I'm just running a little warm water over them and scrub them together. That's why you don't want to use do any valuable coins or anything you don't want scratched or anything, because this would definitely not be good for them. But there we go. Just kind of like that. Then I just grab this and put them in the coin tumbler. What I usually end up doing, now this isn't a science. I just use regular Comet just for an abrasive to kind of help scrub them a little bit. A second here, and I just kind of cover the tops of them, as you can see, just kind of a thin layer over the top, and then I put just a shot of Dawn. Dawn's really concentrated, so it doesn't take much. And then you want to cover the coins and the rocks with, I use a little warm water. I just think it probably cleans a little better. Just enough to cover the tops of the coins. You don't want it, full. You just want it so it creates a slurry to scrub them. So about like that. I might have a little bit too much water in there, but not too bad. Then you just simply seal it up. Normally I can just pop it right on, but you might know when I'm trying to video it, I can pop it on as easy. There we go. Kind of push that rim down even. Kind of pull up on that, get it all sealed up tight. And then it has this lid that seals over it. You want to push it down, get it sealed up good. Like so. Put your washer on and then you tighten this down. There we go. Okay, then I usually turn on the coin tumbler first. Shake it up and get it all mixed together good. Go. Then we'll just drop it in there and let it tumble for, like I say, about 2 hours. I'll set a timer, then when it's done I'll show you how I get them out of there and we'll see how clean they are. So we'll talk to you in just a little while. Go ahead and take these out and we'll see what we have. I let them go about 2 hours. I had some errands to run, so I just let them go that long this time. Just unscrew this, and then I usually use this washer that's on top here to kind of help pry the lid up. Just kind of seals it down pretty tight. There we go. And then this just pops off. I want to do it over here on the side, just in case. There we go. You can see it's just dirty suds right at the moment. And then I'll just pour it out into this. See all the dirt. Dump the coins out in there. Some of them get stuck in there, so I'm going to rinse them out. You can see how much dirt it takes off. It scrubs them down pretty good. Okay. And I usually just go through and kind of stir them, get as much soap off of them as I can. There we go. I don't know if you can see, but they're definitely a lot cleaner than they were. So they'll pass going into a coin star. There we go. A little bit of warm water on them maybe. Help them dry a little faster. Okay. There we go. Now, usually get a paper towel and just kind of pick them out. That's the only bad thing about this is you got to pick them out of the rocks. So, but I usually just put them out here on a towel. And I won't go through all this. You guys get the idea, but it gives you an idea of how you know, like I say, they're not shiny clean, but they're clean. I mean, there's no dirt left on them at all. You know, basically, they're just stained, or I'm sure a person could, like say, you could use other, you know, chemicals like vinegar and that type of thing would definitely bring them shinier. But if you're just wanting to get them to spend, this is a good, easy, safe way of doing it. But anyway, there you go. I had a little trouble with the camera angle on the closing video on this coin cleaning video, so I just wanted to show you guys a little better close-up of the coins after they've been cleaned. This is the same ones I just set out, and they're pretty well dried now. As you can see, I hope you can see anyway, they're not perfect, but they definitely, you know, they definitely cleaned up, you know, not too bad. The others are still inside the thing. I haven't dug those out yet. And here's where I was opening the lid, but you couldn't see the lid. You couldn't see the coins because, let me open this up and I'll show you the ones that I did before. There they are. But it's the same difference. They're just about as clean as those others. But there you go. Here's kind of a clad one that, yeah, that's got some corrosion on it, but it might be alright. Usually if the edges are corroded, that's when you have trouble with them going through a coin star or a machine in general, I would imagine. But anyway, I just wanted to show that part of it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comments or ideas or any suggestions, let me know. Thank you.